Completely different opponent than the Switchblade. Not taking anything obviously away from the IWGP champion, but Nick Sullivan is an absolute force of nature in that ring as well. You know, usually I would give Zak Patterson the benefit of the doubt here and the advantage when it comes to strength. Oh, I don't know here tonight. One of the most highly anticipated matches I hear from Simi Valley Wrestling fans tonight, and it's going to be an absolute barn burner.
Referee Harry.D, very well.
Legendary Harry.D.
Yeah, very well respected legendary referee in Canada, assigned this contest as pure heavyweight battle. Zak Patterson, as I mentioned, had a big career-defining matchup against the New Japan champion, but cannot let that overconfidence, that that good feeling, take away from the natural Nick Sullivan.
Well, I mean, he didn't beat him, so big match is one thing, but you're only as good as your last matchup, Adam, and he's got to perform here again tonight.
Both of these men playing mind games, I think, a little bit with one another. Zak Patterson doing jumping jacks outside the ring. Nick Sullivan not even looking at him.
Oh, listen to those thuds there, Ash. Hard hitters.
Two big, meaty men slapping meat. That's what's on tonight. I was
catch them.
Someone else backstage tonight that I believe that Zak Patterson's thighs are probably the size of my waist. This man is in phenomenal
they're bigger.
shape.
They're bigger. Come on.
But yeah, Zak Patterson just in absolutely phenomenal shape in the gym, hours a day. I follow this guy on Instagram. He's always training, always improving. The Diamond of Quebec.
A belly to belly tries to break the ring and break Zak Patterson in half. Let's go, he says. He wants Zak to bring it. Wants him to put it into second gear here. Patterson, a big boy in his own right, but he's facing the natural.
Nick Sullivan's suplexes bring back fond memories of the late great Gary Albright.
God, I love Gary Albright. I just want to see Sullivan in his suplex challenge. The man's going to toss another wrestler, multiple wrestlers all around. Oh, stopping Patterson. Not endearing himself to the crowd, maybe thinking, Cornwall's a little bit beneath him here tonight.
I mean, young Zak Patterson showed a lot of intelligence, taking one big suplex from Sullivan, opting to go outside of the ring, almost walking.
I can't blame him.
That's what I'm saying. Wise beyond his years, but Sullivan didn't travel all this way just to get an easy victory like that, especially against somebody he talked about in such high regard as the future of Canadian wrestling. And Zak Patterson,
Patterson doing a smart move here, working on the legs of Nick Sullivan. Great ring awareness, right? Again, you might not be able to lift Nick Sullivan as easy as you'd be able to lift some of your other opponents, but again, working the leg there of Nick Sullivan.
Now you take away the wheels and this human Volkswagen, you're going to really limit his ability to suplex you.
That's right, Dr. Bob. You take away that base, and then it's just a ground game at this point.
Appreciate the doctor. Thank you on that one.
God sakes. I've worked with this guy how many years now? Not once have I ever seen a degree, so don't let this whole doctor mumbo jumbo. I mean, anyway, whatever.
Wrestling, baby, it's wrestling. Oh my God, taking apart the lead, taking apart the thighs here.
If you were ever a sick child at home, you would understand that maybe Dr. Bob got his degree from Everest College. A nice little reference there for anyone who stayed home at sick and watched infomercials.
Better than that Kanye West school or whatever that was going on.
Anyway, back to the matchup. Zak Patterson imposing his will onto Nick Sullivan, which is a very smart strategy. You can't face the natural head on. You got to work him down like this. And this just goes to show, guys, how Zak Patterson has just such a great wrestling IQ for just his short
time wrestling. Has been raised in the wrestling industry. I'm not going to go over his whole lineage and everything right now, but he has been watching wrestling ever since he could walk. The guy grew up seeing all this stuff. You know he's been seeping it in. You know he's been thinking wrestling. His peers, his contemporaries are calling him, yes, the future of wrestling, like you said, Canadian wrestling, but it could be the future of wrestling, period, with some big wins and experience under his belt. Oh, my!
Woo! And a kick out at the last second.
A perfect plex on the man the size of the natural.
Just how strong is Zak Patterson? And the crowd here, not behind Patterson. And Patterson, quite honestly, not behind the crowd. Patterson cheering back to people, telling him he sucks, saying you suck.
Oh, you're doing that against Sullivan? Ooh.
But man, the insult to injury.
Guys, I've called a few Nick Sullivan matches. I've never seen anybody handle him like this.
No.
But Nick Sullivan has enough of Zak Patterson.
Kicks him across the face. I think he learned that from Switchblade.
Sullivan trying to get something going. Catches Patterson.
Oh, of course. And also, have you seen... Nick Sullivan is my favorite professional wrestler. Belly to belly shoots him almost across the ring.
Are we sure that Zak Patterson is landing? He's not still flying away?
No, I think he's in a different area code by now. Just chucked him all the way back.
However, Nick Sullivan, unfortunately, clearly hurting.
Wow, that took a lot of energy and effort out of that bad knee.
He's unable to capitalize at this point, and unfortunately, Zak Patterson getting a bit of time here to recover. So Nick Sullivan, while doing a humongous, I'll call it, I guess, a yeet, it doesn't really translate whenever Zak
all right, youngin.
as much time.
Us old men here are gonna have to choose. Oh no, his head smacked hard. Oof. I don't know if Zach knows where he is. Oh my God. Nick Sullivan with a vendetta against Zak Patterson's neck and head right now. I think he's winning the feud.
High in the house here in Cornwall.
Did I say Sullivan was my favorite professional wrestler? My God.
Nick Sullivan's your favorite professional wrestler. Dr. Bob is Papa Cable's favorite commentator. a lot of giving tonight.
Thank you. It's the season of giving, and Sullivan is giving suplexes here plenty.
Zak Patterson unable to fully kick out, but getting that shoulder up at the last second, meaning he's worn down. But it still has the fight in him. Nick Sullivan got the crowd behind him.
And Patterson's neck and head are about as red as Rudolph reindeer's. No, sorry, screw that line up. It's okay, it's Christmas.
Might be easy pickings for Sullivan, guys.
Uh-oh.
Powers him up.
He's going for that big ending, perhaps. I think he hit it before.
And now Patterson covers, hooks the leg.
Hey, what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Just when I think that Zak Patterson cannot get any more impressive, the man.
I'm sorry, which one is Gary Albright? I think they're both Gary Albright.
Who's Gary Albright's tag partner?
Oh my goodness. We had a few.
Gary Steele or
Nice.
Gary Steele throw suplex?
Oh boy. They're going up. Nope. I think he was going for a Death Valley. I don't know there. Ooh, another suplex. No. Victory roll. Oh.
Man, Zak Patterson somehow managing to roll through Nick Sullivan.
It's going back for another Boston Crab. Single leg, and it's really got that torque on when you get
Sullivan's got the three options. Fight out, pass out, or tap out. Harry.D checking on it. Powers up.
Ain't no shame in tapping out to man as powerful as Zak Patterson, who's been working over your knee for the last 10 minutes.
And again, even as impressive as Patterson has been able to lift up Sullivan and whatnot, however, he is still focusing on that same game, taking out the leg, taking out that vertical base, and inflicting as much pain as possible.
Patterson with some ground and pound. If that went on for too long, Harry.D would be completely in the right to stop this contest.
Well, even at this point, if Sullivan is incapable of fighting back, it's up to the referee's decision whether he wants to call off this matchup. And I don't know if Sullivan cannot even walk, cannot move. Who knows? Oh! Play a little possum, perhaps?
Oh, plants him. Can't fall over the cover, though.
I feel like the ring just shook. The ring just broke in pieces partially. I don't know. That power slam rocked it.
Dr. Dr. Bob, and yes, I do respect your doctor status. We could feel that shake, the ring shake from back here, the absolute power of Nick Sullivan planting Zak Patterson. However, the amount of effort it took, there's just no chance for a cover at this point. And now we're going to count both men down. Who can get out before the count of 10?
If they're both incapable, it's going to be a double count out.
Both men seeming to stir at the count of 7. Nick Sullivan calling for it.
It's also very nice having a ref who can count to 10. Thank you, Harry.D. Good change of pace here. Oh! Whoa, jeez! Rocking his jaw there. Ooh, they're mad. They're mad. Ooh.
Wait, correction, guys. Gary Steele and Gary Albright and Dr. Death. I had to look it up.
Oh, no, I've seen that match. I've seen that tag.
I didn't think of it earlier. Gary Albright and Dr. Death.
He was also part of the stable, so I'll let you Google that one after, too.
Power is a
That's an F-Sync.
Here comes the pain.
Oh, F-Sync. That's it.
Side sealed and
Oh, no.
Just a kick out of 2.5, and you have to think that Nick Sullivan, again, a slight delay after planting Patterson. If only he was able to get a couple more seconds of momentum after such a powerful move, I do believe he would be able to put him away. But again, Nick Sullivan, unfortunately, taking a couple 2 seconds long to capitalize for that 1, 2, 3.
This absolute battle of behemoths has just shocked our crowd, has cracked our ring perhaps, and I have seen the damnedest throws, damnedest suplexes and strikes here. What more do these two have left in the tank?
You see Patterson toying with Sullivan.
The thing is, Zak's looking confident here, but I think he's very worn out, very tired. Some of those kicks might just, I don't know, maybe because he doesn't have enough in him to really finish off this match. Sullivan says no.
Gets pulled back though. Powered up.
Whoa, no.
Power struggle here between these two big boys.
Oh, big ending!
Taking some time.
Nacho's got this!
Side seal and delivery for Nick Sullivan.
Hell of a hot fight! Hell of a hot fight!
These guys brought Budokan Hall to Cornwall. My God, what a matchup.